I'm Jennifer Angel. This is my horoscope planetary overview for the week of August the 24th. Now, there's not a lot of excitement right at the very beginning of the week, but come midweek on the 26th, the Sun and Jupiter are going to connect. So this represents celebrations and good times. It's a very lucky connection. It can open you up for change. It's a very beneficial time. Jupiter is known as the planet of abundance and expansion and growth and knowledge. So it's a time, excuse me, where you can put your dreams out there into the world. And it's very important, I always feel, at any time, but particularly with the Jupiter energy, because it does have that expansive energy, then you want to make sure that the thoughts you're putting out to the universe are what you want, not what you don't want. I know that sounds simplified, but you know, there's two ways of looking at things. You can focus on the things that you don't want in life, or you can focus on the things that you do want in life. And sometimes they can mean the same thing. But when you look at the positive, it goes out on that positive sunbeam. So keep that in mind. Great time if you're watching this video, you know, before the weekend, because I always load them on Fridays. Great time this weekend to really get some, you know, your thoughts together for your dreams, hopes, wishes, aspirations in life, and you know, get that in your mind. What is it that you want to achieve, just even for this next 3-month period, or leading up now to the end of the year? What position do you want to be in leading up to this time? Think big, of course, always with Jupiter. And you know, try not to limit yourself by your own limitations. Okay, I mean, yes, of course there is a necessity to be somewhat realistic in life, because you know, there is a plus and minus in everything. I really believe that. It's like you do one thing, and you know, often you have to compromise on another thing. That's life. I think it comes back to Newton's law of opposites, something like that anyway. So you know, that's your homework for the weekend, or and any time that you're watching this video, if you're getting it even sort of to the middle of the week, then try to set a few moments aside to do that. It's not a long transit. You know, the sun will move through quickly, but it's a very effective and potentially powerful transit. So you want to use it to the best advantage for this week particularly, okay? Try to sidestep negative people and situations as well. Some people just get out of the wrong side of the bed every single day, and that's their mode of operation. They're not really going to be great for you right now. I mean, sometimes it's difficult to avoid them if they're, you know, family or co-workers, but, you know, try not to get pulled into their drama, so to speak, and, you know, keep like a bit of distance between you. So leading up on the same day, or you know, the very next day, we've got Mercury. Well, first of all, we've got Mercury in a sextile with Saturn. Okay, now this is nice too. A sextile is, you know, opportunities. Saturn, anything with Saturn is like reality. Mercury, of course, is communication and commerce. So, you know, to have these two vibrations together is, you know, very positive. Mercury is sitting in Virgo as well, and anything with Virgo, you know, Virgo likes to really be grounded and you know, put thoughts into action and get things finalized. So this, you know, this is great. Good for discussions. You know, great for making relationships more solid as well. And there's a bit of spark and energy there because Saturn is in still sitting in Scorpio, and that allows you really to get down deep into the the real matter, the real situation, and delve into that. And it's through discussions. I always say most things can be solved by a conversation or discussion. So don't hold back, say how you feel. And of course, with the energy of Scorpio, then that allows you really to get in touch with how you really feel. Okay. So this is a really good, week. I'm liking this week a lot. And that very next day, then Libra, Mercury is going to move into Libra. So it's right on the cusp there before it moves, when it's got that connection with Saturn, which makes it even more intense. So if you got something to say to somebody, this is the time to do it. And the indications are that it will be very receptive to how you feel. Okay. Then at the end of the week, we've got the full moon in Pisces. So this can help you discard anything or anyone that is not working in your best interest, and help to open you up to new situations. It also helps you get in touch with the feeling side and your instincts and your intuitiveness. I mean, sometimes you can't get all the facts and figures and everything you need down on paper. Sometimes you can't really get it to work out in your mind. So what's going to happen here with the full moon in Pisces is you can get a strong feeling about it. Okay, that knowing sort of feeling. So that's what you want to go with and pay attention to. So with the influence of the Sun and Jupiter, as well as Neptune in Pisces and the full moon, once you decide on a direction that you want to head, then it's possible really to make it happen and get through the clutter, clear out things, and really move forward with purpose and confidence and certainty. So it makes this really an incredibly lucky time, even though it's perhaps a short time. So a transit. So the month of August finishes up with an opposition between the Sun and Neptune. So that's going to be next week on the 31st. But I want to cover it in this report because this is sort of the last week of August. Can you believe that? I know, it's hard to believe. That's for sure. So much more that I had hoped to accomplish by now. But you know what? The year's not over yet. So let's see what happens. So we've got that. So as I was just saying, the Sun and Neptune. So that can cast a little bit of shadow of confusion on things, but you can gain further insight. So it's important to pay attention to your intuition during this time. I think that's the key points for this week is make sure every thought is a positive one. Pay attention to your intuition and speak from your heart. Okay, let's see what happens. I'm hoping for something great to happen, certainly with that aspect between the Sun and Jupiter, and backed up with Mercury and Saturn. So I hope so for all of us. All right, love and luck to you. Thanks so much for watching. I do have a favor or a special request. I am trying to build up my subscription base at the moment, and I wondered whether if you've been following me for a while, or if you're new to following my work and you like my videos, if you wouldn't mind doing the Facebook, Twitter thing on the YouTube pages. That would be great. I'd really appreciate that. Thanks so much, and look forward to seeing you next week. I'm going to go ahead now and do the individual reports. All right, bye for now.